Oh yeah,
Free.
DJ Drewski, the new movement. Bodega Baby's here. He's pulled up. Mighty F.N.L. Big Brooklyn is in the building.
You already know all day. How Lola say Brooklyn, 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 Brooklyn. That's how I should be saying it.
Shout out to Lola Brooke.
Yo, shout out to my sis doing her thing. Yo, Lola, keep going.
Shout out to
keep
Billy
going,
B.
baby, yo. Yeah,
Brooklyn.
Definitely shout out to Billy B too. Definitely, because I don't want definitely.
Right.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Billy
because you
B.
see they was getting a
Yeah,
little static going
Yo,
on.
listen, I don't want to be in between that, but I know they love each other. They gonna get that together. And shout out to both of them young ladies. They doing their thing. I'm glad to see them doing it finally.
And they putting on for Brooklyn. I feel like
Facts.
certain artists, especially Brooklyn artists,
Right.
anytime they get, a good look or opportunity, they
Right.
really carry Brooklyn.
Yo, that shit is
Because you from Brooklyn.
right.
Why does every Brooklyn artist make sure everybody knows they from Brooklyn?
That shit, it goes deeper than just music. Like Brooklyn is like a gang. Like it's not like once
Within
you born,
itself.
Like yeah, like
The-
it's like,
the
and this
town.
is no shade. This is no shade to no other borough. Like I shout out to Queens, Staten Island, Harlem World, Manhattan, the Bronx. Shout out to everybody, but it's just a certain different. Like the meme said, it's a
Right.
little bit more dead ass over here. You
No,
know
that's
what
a
I mean?
fact though, because
that's it.
even
Yeah.
as a DJ,
Right.
you could go DJ anywhere, random place. I could go DJ in Japan, and I'll
Right.
say, "Is anybody from Brooklyn?" And somebody's gonna make noise.
Yeah, and what's crazy is I appreciate the world for respecting it when that person act
Right.
a fool and make noise, because you could be somewhere and somebody will feel away offended, you know what I mean? So it's just different lifestyle, man. We rep it real hard because
Mhm.
that's just how we was brought up, and shout out to everybody who else who rap where they from too, but we do it a little tough over here.
You got a record on Bodega Baby. It's
Right.
called, what is it, like Take You Through Brooklyn?
It's called Trip to Brooklyn.
Trip to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
See, like was it like mandatory? Let me put a Brooklyn record on there, because for people that haven't heard it yet, it's basically taking you through all parts of Brooklyn.
Right.
Right.
Every neighborhood, because it's always like a little bit. Brooklyn's like a cultural melting pot.
Right.
Kinda. So it's like you got to go through every hood to get the experience. So I kind of try to bring it to them through the song as
Mhm.
much as possible. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a good song. Go check it out.
Go check out the song.
Bodega,
but
baby.
all right, so I want you to break down, right? Maybe there's a random person in Alaska that's never been to Brooklyn.
Right.
If they come visit
Right.
New York and they say, I want to go to Brooklyn,
Yeah.
give them like the top 3 places they have to go, go visit in Brooklyn without getting hurt or robbed, or, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, being that it's 2023, it's a lot of beautiful places in
Okay,
Brooklyn. Like
break it
Brooklyn's
down.
Like Manhattan, baby sister now. Well, baby brother now, pardon me. One in the spot, downtown Brooklyn, definitely Dumbo area, downtown Brooklyn. You got to hit
They're
that
safe,
up.
they
That's
good.
Yeah, definitely safe.
Okay.
Beautiful down there. Williamsburg.
Williamsburg,
Williamsburg
artsy.
it's coming up a lot. And for like a little bit of urban fun on a good hot
Yeah,
day.
they got to get a little rush.
Coney Island is dope too now.
Okay, shout out
I
to
ain't even gonna
Coney
lie,
Island.
Coney Island's been doing this thing in the summertime. I'd be
Right.
lit on the boardwalk damn near every day. Because I'm from the other side of Brooklyn.
Mhm.
I'm from the like Bed-Stuy, Bushwick area. So
Right.
to go to Coney Island, that's like a whole different world for us, and it'd be dope over there. You know what I mean? Like to them, it's probably regular, but to us, it's dope.
Now, if they want to go get a nice, good deli sandwich, right? You said Bushwick.
Yeah.
Should they absolutely got to go to Farmer's Deli?
Nah, I mean,
Because I seen it in a video, and 2, you could pop up
They gotta
any
go to
time of the
Farmer's
night,
Deli.
right? You
Yeah,
could
they
pop up
definitely
at 3 in the morning and get yourself
they gotta
situated.
Get it. Right. They definitely got to get it from Farmers. They definitely, but it's a whole bunch of other 24-hour spots out there grinding that nobody talking about.
Because
So,
Farmer's my spot.
all right, cool.
Shout out to my man Hood. Shout out
Right.
to Self, because Self, that's Self Hood too.
Yeah, definitely go to Farmers Deli and get them whatever they serving in there. That's it. Because when you go there, honestly, at the certain hours and stuff like that, you might see somebody, so you might want to go to Farmers Deli.
You might be able to leave out the deli with
Right.
not just the sandwich.
Exactly, definitely that. It might be an opportunity in there for you on the low. So
So listen, if you're from out of town and you want to visit Brooklyn, he just kind of broke down, some of the spots to go
Yeah.
check out. Bodega Baby's out now. The project, you said, what, 15 songs on that?
like
15, 16 songs.
I just had to put all the music I had out real fast. Sometimes I don't want to sit on it. Just get the songs start to like make me feel like they're boring after I hear them 1,000 times.
Right,
I'm
right.
Like, oh, why did I even put this out? So let me just put it out so before I get boring to me. So yeah, that's why.
And on this project, because you asked me, like, yo, every song sound different. And it was like, yeah, it shows the range. Because
Right.
you could jump on a drill record, but
Yeah,
still rap on it,
Mhm.
and then go drop a R&B joint at the same time. You know what I'm saying? On the same tape.
right.
Was that like planned, or you, like you said, it was just like, yo, I got all this music, let's just drop a project?
Nah, I mean, I'm always the type of person I want to venture out. You know, my pops was a singer and stuff like that.
Okay.
So you know, I've been heavily influenced with R&B, but I'm not a great singer at all. So you know, I just was blessed to be able to rap pretty
Right, right,
good. You know,
right.
I got that part of the music, but so I try to like. Because I'm raised on that type of oldies type R&B ish type, you know, music, early 2000s
Mm-hmm.
vibe. I try to add that in there. I know times is completely different, but I always try to add that
Right,
in
of
there
course.
if I can. If
But
not,
even
then we keep it rap.
even in some of the records, like the samples, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You use R&B samples
Right.
over a drill beat or over a hip hop beat.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think I got my own sound, so I just put my own sound on whatever's kind of in the time right now that I like the most,
Got you.
and I figure it out from there. Like you know what
Besides your pops,
I mean? Right.
who else was some of the musical influences as a young, the young boy growing up and listening to music or just being in the house? Because yeah, your pops was doing it, but what
Yeah.
made you say, yo, I'm gonna start rapping? Because we know how hard the music career could be. But
Yo,
you said, yo, I'm doing this. Like, this is who I am.
I mean, shout out to I mean, I can remember the first piece of like hip hop I had. My brother had like the not the it wasn't like a Tupac album. It had Pac on the cover, of course. I'm thinking it's Tupac as a kid
Right.
because you feel me. It's his album. I'm thinking it's because it's his face, so I'm thinking it's his. It was a vinyl. It was a Juice vinyl,
Mm.
and it was Rakim on there, a bunch of other rappers and whatnot like
Right,
that.
right,
That right there, that I remember that. And then 50 Cent came out, and it was
And
just
that
like,
was it.
it's crazy. And I did like a whole bunch of poetry because of Tupac and stuff like that too. But 50 made me want to put this into songs and get, you know what I mean,
Mm.
like acclimated at it. So, I mean, that's one of them. It was like Hove, of course. I'm from
Right,
Brooklyn.
right.
It got to be Jay Z.
Everybody from Brooklyn
Right,
got
you
it.
know, but Nas too. Not just, you know, it was a bunch of rappers. I grew up in a family that was like music oriented.
Right.
They love all music, so it
You
was
had it all different.
all type. Like it was a different because there's a bunch of R&B people that inspired me too. You know, that's
Right.
just a hope. But I'm a rapper, so I talk about the rap. But it's just all type of aspects of music that inspired me.
Did you see the clip when Hove ran into Rakim recently
Yeah,
at the Grammys?
I almost cried.
Yeah, like
Those my dogs. Cause Rakim's like my favorite old school rapper, and then Ho's like just
right,
like
right.
my favorite rapper. Well, not my favorite rapper, but he's like somebody I idolize
All
the
time,
most.
yeah,
Like
great,
all time,
like,
he's
a
like
goat. He's the
he
goat.
is the goat. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
That's what
and
it
it's
is.
not just what he did with music, it's what
Right.
he did with every, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
the
everything.
business aspect of it.
It's like almost a long. It's like almost like he the best because it's almost like what we about to watch LeBron do tonight because it's he's the best through longevity.
Right.
It's 2023 and I can still count on the whole verse.
Mhm.
That's like counting on LeBron to drop 30
Right.
at the age of 38. You know what I mean? So that's the beauty and whole. That's why you can't take nothing from him. You know?
Well, speaking of verses, I seen you posted recently like a lot of the different projects you worked on or people you worked with, right? There was a lot
Mhm.
for people you haven't worked with, right? If we needed your top 3 all time, and I'm sure Hove is one of them, but like someone you haven't worked with yet that you feel like before this is all said and done is like, I need to get in the studio, I need to get on the record with this person. Give us
I
your
can't even
top.
give you.
Too many?
It's too many. I give you. Well, like I said, 50. Just cause.
Right.
I don't know where the record will go, but just cause it's fifth. Like that band music raised us a certain type.
Right.
Definitely J. Cole. That's somebody I'm heavily not like fully. I don't. Yeah. Well, I'm inspired by. Yeah. It's safe to say. Yeah, I'm inspired by J. Cole's music. Me and Drake. I know that would be an excellent song. It's like I just respect super talent because you know it's a lot of people out here that just know how to make music, and
Right,
then
right,
there's
right.
people that's that's production. Like
right.
this is like, you know what I mean? Like so those type of people. Oh, and definitely I will never ever, most definitely, Big Sean. If I could get a record with Big Sean at any point and anywhere ever, he's stupid.
Oh yeah, he had it ready.
Yeah.
He said Big
If
Sean.
I could ever get a record with my boy, that'd be the dopest shit ever.
Big Sean.
That's one of them, like right after fifth. Big Sean is like somewhere in that top 3 list.
Right.
Like that's my guy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
To,
I
but
mean,
I can see it because
yeah.
Sean, he really raps like,
He goes.
and he makes it fun, but he's really rapping.
Yeah. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's why I respect him a certain type of way. He kind of get looked over a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? People don't. I mean, one day they'll give him his flowers eventually, but you know.
Nah, I think he'll get his credit.
Yeah, you know, eventually, you know, but you know, we got the Meeks. I feel like the 4 horsemen kind of is like the Meeks, the J. Cole's, the Kendricks,
Right.
and Meek just got there. Honestly, I still had Big Sean over Meek for a little while, but then I had to respect it. Like
Now you put them at like the same.
I put them like but you know what I mean. Those are like my top 5 guys, like of this era that
Right.
kind of inspired me to make music. like continue to make music.
Nah, it makes sense. Like, I think anyone from outside would be like, nah, that makes sense. Like, those
Yeah,
are the dudes right now that,
those that what? Those
right?
definitely
But there's
proud.
people you've worked with that, we have mutual relationships with, like Pretty D's.
Yeah.
What's that? Who's that?
Oh, that's me and Big Sean.
Oh, so you met him before?
Yeah, it's crazy on the plane before. It was by accident. I swear to God.
Did you even bring up music, or was just
Not,
like
yo,
showing love?
it was just on some show, like, and it's crazy because I was on my way out there to meet somebody that got me a show in L.A. or whatever, and I seen him on the plane or whatever, and he was in first class, whatever. I walked to the front because we were actually on like the flight. Oh no, we were on a landing strip waiting because the plane didn't have sufficient
Right. You couldn't take
AC,
off.
so they couldn't take off. So we were waiting like 2.5 hours. Mind you, he drops the song Single again. Like, this is the day he drops Single again. So
Wow.
I'm on the back of the plane, I'm listening to Single again, or whatever the case. I swear, I'm sitting next to some girl, whatever. She be talking, end up talking because we've been waiting or whatever. So I go to the front because it's hot in the back. I go to the front in between regular humans in first class. You know what I mean? I open the curtain because the AC started booming. I'm like, oh, but they got AC up
they,
here.
they lit.
Though.
They knew Big
Word.
Sean was on the plane.
Right,
so-
they know that's crazy.
Right.
How that, but
They
hey,
probably
I'm
had
not
that.
mad. I look to the left, my son Big Sean sitting right there. I'm like, oh, ain't y'all got my brother up here dying probably? He probably late for something. This is crazy. So I go back to the seat, tell Shorty, whatever. We see him again. His bodyguards wasn't too happy about it, but
Right.
because I was just being humble and he's like, yo, nah, you good. Make sure you take a picture, whatever the case may be. I remember asking him like, I said, oh, how did you get your ex-girlfriend on a song called Single again? And he was like, nah, bro, we were, it's all love. It's all love. Him and Janae wasn't even together at the time.
Okay.
And then, like, later on, it's crazy because, and I kind of almost seen him. I was in the same area with him again in Vegas right after that. We went
Right. It's just that energy.
like he said, manifested.
Right.
Word.
Well, listen, Big Sean, if you ever watching this, make sure you tap in. He's ready to work. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely ready to work whenever.
But we were talking about people you did work with. My girl, Pretty D's.
Oh, yeah.
You got two
Deej.
joints with
Yeah,
D's.
what? That's the fam. Deej, what's good? You already know the love is here. That's Deej, like, every day. That's
Yeah,
like
y'all grew up together? Or?
Yeah, like, she definitely grew up in the area where I'm from. We have mutual friends that I grew up with, and, like, that are her family members. I went to school with them. And, like, I remember me and Deej was in her aunt's Sweet 16 together. Like, we were.
That was like your date, your partner?
No. She wasn't my partner.
Oh,
she was
okay.
my friend's little niece at this time. Deej was grown now. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
But we were still young at the time, whatever. And I didn't even know Deej had rapped at first. And then I started seeing her grind. She started grinding slowly. Got her buzz up now. She call me whenever she want to make music. Or whenever I need her on the song, she just, it's nothing for her. You feel me? And
Now
I respect that.
The two videos, are both those records on Bodega Baby? Or
Yeah, both.
Oh, both of them?
Both of them.
Oh, that's a good look.
I ain't wasting her time.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Definitely. I ain't wasting her time. She next. Trust
Yeah,
me. She up next.
She working.
She's
Shout out to Pretty D's out here doing the thing. I get excited when I see, like, because I know she's working, right? And then to see other artists appreciate someone like her, it's like, all right, cool. Like, that's cool. Y'all both from Brooklyn. Y'all both doing your thing. It's like, yo, let's just work.
Definitely.
Right?
And from the same area, let's just work. It's nothing. When I get there, definitely going to extend the hand back. If she get there before me, God willing she do. And her trajectory is going that way. So hopefully she reach up, but most likely knowing D, she will. So it's nothing. It's all love.
And for me, I think the first time I kind of got in tune with you was another Brooklyn friend of mine, Mano.
Oh yeah, big bro.
He dropped the record. I think you and somebody else was on it, right? You and someone else.
Yeah,
was
me and another young lady. We were on the record with him. I wrote a hook for him or whatever the case may be, and he just blessed me. Like, I happened to be in the studio. I was hype as hell. I was like, oh, word, man, you gonna let me jump? Because regardless of whatever, this is Maine. It's like a Brooklyn legend.
Yeah, of course,
word, bro. Like, and on the low, I be saying Maine could have been like his own little Suge Knight on the low, bro. Word, but you know how much you was there for it. You seen a whole bunch of talent.
I went on tour. We was on tour on the road, everything.
Right, exactly. You see how much talent came through. I always used to be hitting up Hap like, yo,
So Hap put that together. That played together.
Definitely. Hap,
got you.
Put that together. Hap. Shout out to my bro Hap. Hustle all Hap. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Without him, a lot of this wouldn't even be in motion in a certain type of way.
So shout out to
Hap. Shout out to my boy.
Bodega Baby's out now.
Right now.
Make sure you go run it up. Videos are out. So you took down all your old videos?
Nah, I got my own.
So they still up there?
Yeah.
Okay, because when I went to the page, I only seen 3 videos.
Nah,
the
that's
2D joints and then the animation.
These are brand new videos. Like, I have the old videos or whatever, but we did them on a lot of other people's YouTube platforms.
Got you.
We just trying to build our own from our own name. You know what I mean? Organically.
Right. So that's the game plan now.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
like,
game plan now.
let's
Right
get the
now.
videos out, the marketing out, because
The music
you
out.
shot, you did the animation for the Brooklyn record,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you said, yo, I might just go shoot a whole nother video for that too.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people they like the record. I always tell my people like, all my friends and whatnot. I tell them people support more when they are involved. You know what I mean? So more than likely, if I'm shooting a trip to Brooklyn video and I'm shooting it all over Brooklyn, people gonna support the song.
Right.
The record could break easier that way.
Right.
Let's work smarter, not
See,
harder.
that's part of his marketing. You
Yeah,
know,
you know
it's
what I
his
mean?
marketing
So-
campaign right there.
So we just gonna shoot it again, most likely, and a bunch of other videos, a few videos from there. Then probably work on the next track, next project as well.
It's already in the works.
It's in the works.
Because I feel like you got
working.
records that you didn't use on this one that might end up on the next one.
Plenty of them, bro. I got
Right.
I got mad songs, bro. I just sit around. That's what I do. I work, come home, write music, go do my music to shit, then that's it. So it's mad songs that I'm and thoughts and ideas I got. You know what I mean?
Are you keeping it the whole like Bodega Baby Part 2, or is it gonna be a whole different type of vibes?
Nah, I think I'll do a whole different vibe.
Whole different vibe.
Yeah, because I feel like we'll be somewhere else after this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I gave it a brief. I'll let you know what I mean. And I'm kind of free. I'm kind of like the people that support me. I'm open to let their suggestions. So my bro Low, he'll probably.
Yeah,
like,
yo, try this. What do you think of this?
He names songs like I name songs. Like we all like my bro Pedro. He names songs like I name songs. So
And what else is dope? You actually put him on a record.
Yeah.
And he don't even rap. Like
Yeah.
he's not a rapper. Is
Yeah.
he a rapper now?
Yeah.
So you made him a rapper.
Yeah. It's
Right.
up. That Fwa Billy, you already know. Add him on Instagram, everything. Zeta Fwa. Add that.
What's the song he's on so that people could go listen?
Mr. Universe.
Mr. Universe.
Mr. Universe. Yeah, you feel me? Because I see it like to keep it in house. Like that's how it always been anyway.
Right.
So like I watch Bruno Mars take his man's on tour. They have the Grammy in the background dancing while he's singing. Those are regular friends. You feel me? Like that's how I see it.
That's the type of time you on.
Yeah, and it don't gotta be me. You feel me? It don't gotta be.
See,
me.
not everybody has that attitude though. It's always about me.
Nah, it don't gotta
But
be
I
me,
think
bro.
that type of attitude goes a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, I really pray it do. But
Right.
it don't gotta be me. It could be him.
Mhm.
He never rapped a day in his life. I write him a song or whatever the case may be, or anybody else songs or whoever, you feel me?
Right.
And it would be a regular. It could be a little kid. I don't care. It's my product, and
Right,
I'm
right.
happy that it's going through somebody. Like I don't care. It's not that big of a deal to me.
Nah, I love it. Keep that energy because that's what's gonna, you know what I'm saying, push everything forward.
Right.
Listen, tell them your Instagram, how they can tap in, follow you, go get the music, all the good stuff.
Follow your boy Mighty F.N.L. That's the Instagram. Mighty _ F.N.L. It's Mighty F.N.L. on everything. Mighty F.N.L. on SoundCloud, on all musical platforms, YouTube, whatever you type in. Just type in Mighty F.N.L. and that should come right up. Appreciate everybody out there that supported the mixtape, well, the EP at this point.
Right.
Appreciate everybody that showed views, everybody that liked up everything, everybody that shared everything. I ain't never get a chance to tell y'all how much I appreciate and love y'all. And yeah, we're gonna keep this thing rolling.
Before we leave though, you gotta break down what FNL stands for.
F.N.L. stands for Flowing Lyrics.
Flowing lyrics.
Yeah.
Mighty flowing lyrics. That's,
Yeah.
Got
'Cause
it.
it's like I try to give you the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? So flow, lyrics, make it all one package, pause, and
Right.
everything's great.
There it is. Mighty FNL in the building. DJ Drewski, the new movement. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
Bodega Baby out now. Let's go.